Becky Lynch devastated after Maxxine Dupri defeated and becomes the new IC. The world-famous Madison Square Garden just witnessed a monumental shift in professional wrestling history, and Becky Lynch is completely devastated after being dethroned by Maxxine Dupri. Welcome back to Wrestling Rush News, your primary source for all things WWE. Before we dive into this absolute masterpiece of a title match, hit that subscribe button right now and click the notification bell so you never miss out on the latest breaking news, jaw-dropping results, and analysis. When you walk into Madison Square Garden, you expect legendary moments, but nobody in their right mind predicted the landscape of the women's division changing quite like this. The tension leading up to the showdown between reigning champion Becky Lynch and challenger Maxxine Dupri was already boiling over. Their rivalry had become one of the most unpredictable storylines on television, packed with endless frustration, cheap shots, and explosive finishes. They previously squared off in matches that ended in a chaotic countout and an agonizing disqualification. Neither woman walked away with true closure, and the WWE Universe was demanding a definitive answer. Lynch entered the world's most famous arena carrying the swagger of a multi-time champion, convinced that Dupri was just another hurdle in her legendary career. Meanwhile, Dupri stepped into the spotlight with everything to prove, desperate to transform from a promising underdog into a main-event powerhouse. From the moment the opening bell rang, the dynamic inside the ring was electric. This was not a quick, flash-in-the-pan encounter, it was a grueling, high-stakes battle of wills. Lynch attempted to impose her veteran supremacy early on, using sharp taunts and calculated ring generalship to keep the challenger grounded. But Dupri came prepared with a completely upgraded arsenal. The technical exchanges were razor-sharp, leaving fans on the edge of their seats as holds were reversed and counters were executed with breathtaking speed. The absolute highlight of this technical chess match came when Dupri snatched Lynch's leg and locked in a bone-snapping ankle lock. Lynch looked visibly panicked, clawing desperately at the canvas just to reach the bottom rope before her ankle gave out entirely. Just when it looked like the champion was regaining total control of the match, the entire arena was rocked by a seismic shift that nobody saw coming. Out of nowhere, a surprise appearance by AJ Lee sent shockwaves through Madison Square Garden. AJ Lee, who had been completely absent from WWE television for months, suddenly made her presence felt at ringside. The visual alone sent the crowd into a total frenzy. Lynch, caught completely off guard by the legendary superstar standing just feet away, lost her focus for a critical split second. In professional wrestling, a single second of distraction is an eternity, and it was all the opening Maxxine Dupri needed. Capitalizing on the chaos like an absolute visionary, Dupri scaled the turnbuckle with incredible speed. As Lynch turned around to regain her composure, Dupri launched herself off the top rope, landing a devastating, picture-perfect high-flying crossbody directly onto the champion. The arena held its collective breath as the referee slid into position. 1, 2, 3. The referee's hand hit the mat for the final time, and the roof nearly blew off Madison Square Garden. Maxxine Dupri had done the unthinkable, she pinned Becky Lynch clean in the middle of the ring to become the brand new WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion. The scene following the pinfall was pure emotional visual poetry. Maxxine Dupri broke down into tears of absolute joy, clutching the prestigious championship belt to her chest while the crowd roared in approval. On the other side of the ring, Becky Lynch was left completely devastated, staring blankly at the referee with a look of utter shock and disbelief. The victory marks a monumental milestone in Dupri's career, proving to every critic who ever doubted her in-ring evolution that she belongs at the very top of the mountain. Now, the entire women's division is facing a massive shakeup. With Maxxine Dupri sitting on the throne as the new champion and AJ Lee looming large in the picture, the fallout from this match is going to dominate storylines for months to come. Will Becky Lynch demand an immediate rematch to reclaim her lost glory, or will the arrival of AJ Lee drag the men into a whole new war? One thing is for certain, the Women's Intercontinental Championship scene has never been more exciting, fast-paced, or unpredictable. Thank you so much for watching Wrestling Rush News.